A Step Ahead Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides access to long-acting contraception for women who desire that, regardless of their financial status or their social status or their insurance status. They have one call that they can reach out, connect with us, and everything is taken care of for them.
I chose long-acting reversible contraception because I am about to go back to school and I'm trying to avoid an unwanted pregnancy and stay on the career path right now. When I was on my parents' insurance, I had the pills, but I have a really hard time taking pills every single day and trying to remember to take them at the same time. And then I lost my insurance because of my age. And I was in between that insurance and getting work insurance, and I was having to pay for the pills out of my pocket. And I couldn't afford it. And that's when I found out about this program, and I was like, yes, so I'm gonna go get an IUD, and I'm not even gonna have to worry about it for years.
The mission and goals of A Step Ahead just lead to so much empowerment for women. My mother just really instilled in me at an early age, by being a teenage mom herself, that I was not gonna come home and bring a baby home when I went off to college. She sent me to school with a long-acting reversible contraception, similar to what we do here at A Step Ahead. And she just, really wanted to make sure that I got to do some things in life that she was not able to do.
Before the Step Ahead program came, there were some times when we would have someone that did not have access to some of the longer acting forms of birth control because there wasn't a program in place or a financial system in place that would support that, and they could not afford, even on a sliding scale, the ability to pay for the visit and for the device. So when Step Ahead came in, we were able to start offering the full gamut of birth control to everyone.
One of the things that we do at A Step Ahead is try to tear down the barrier and allow women to make the choice to get long-acting reversible contraception. Based on the products that we use, we have something that could work from 3 years up to 10 years for a woman.
The problem we have in Tennessee is a very large unintended pregnancy rate. It's estimated that as much as 56% of pregnancies are unintended. Unfortunately, a lot of the unintended pregnancies occur in a very young population, in a population that doesn't necessarily have good access to health care. And this is the same population that is often affected by comorbidities, dependence on drugs, a variety of different problems that result in complicated pregnancies. This is a large problem for our economic stress on health care, as well as our social stresses.
Contraception is a part of every single woman's life in her reproductive age, so I think that it, hopefully without, getting rid of the cost and making it just more common in this country, stuff like LARC should be the norm. I find a hard time finding someone who doesn't fit one of the, either the Nexplanon in the arm or the non-hormonal or hormonal IUDs. That fits almost all patient populations right there. So I feel so lucky that I get to offer it to my patients, and that cost is just not part of the conversation. They are so grateful. I mean, every single one of them is so grateful for it.
I'm giving them the effective birth control that has minimal side effects, and so I love being able to provide best care to my patients that way, and also know that I'm not making them not be able to buy their groceries next week or have any financial burden to be able to get birth control, when that's so much less expensive than having a child or not being able to make it through school or to their job.
One thing that we do provide at A Step Ahead is free transportation to and from the appointments to help them to be able to make sure that that is not a barrier in a choice for them to decide to get contraception.
It's also really nice to know that when the 3 years for this is up, I can come back and get it done, get it taken out and replaced all for free again. So that's also just another peace of mind that's really good to have.
So I found out about A Step Ahead through a community fair. I have 2 daughters myself. I had them at a very, very young age, which made it hard to get A Step Ahead. And I'm now excited what A Step Ahead is doing in Middle Tennessee.
There's no question that availability, unrestricted availability of contraception has been successful in reducing unwanted pregnancies. Similar programs to this have been shown to have a reduction in up to 1/3 of unintended pregnancies and probably up to 1/3 of abortions as well.
So many women don't get to take care of themselves as well as they should or want to, and I just wanted to be able to provide that service to them, but also that way hopefully help the whole family.
The patients are constantly amazed, and they want to come give you guys hugs a lot. They're like, "Are you serious? I don't have to pay anything?" And they're very excited.
We are making a difference one step at a time, but it just allows us to continue to encourage women and empower them to make decisions that will affect them long term.